Welcome back to Fighting with Friends, the undisputed African fighting podcast champion of the world. Breaking news, Patrice Evra joins the PFL. Reacting to the news with me is the daddest man on the planet. You might know him as George Jefferson. As around here, we know him as Mr. Brazil. He's the champion right here. It's Jedi Knight. What's up, Jedi?
Yeah, good, bro. Happy to be
Bro.
back. 2 shows in a week. It's very good for me.
Yeah, bro. Good to see you. The consistency, the baby size active there.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
my
but we're gonna go to top stories here, and that is Patrice Evra is officially fighting for PFL Europe. I thought this was a prank, but it's actually real news. Also confirmed
yeah.
by the PFL on their official Twitter account. So Jedi Knight, give us your thoughts here, bro. Patrice Evra, MMA, PFL.
Yeah, I mean, it's very surprising. Very shocking that someone like Patrice, a multi-millionaire, would take up fighting at the end of his career while in his retirement. I mean, it's very cool. I'm very happy for him that he still feels he's very athletic and wants to try a new skill. That's all good and well. I just hope he doesn't get smashed because it would be very sad to see, a legend footballer like Patrice Evra against Dustin McCain. So yeah, I just hope it goes well for him.
But thing is, who's he gonna fight, bro? They're gonna give him like another bro who's been fighting MMA for his whole life, or is it gonna be like another kind of
Remember,
celebrity
so
fighter?
I have no idea, bro. So usually what happens is before the fights are made, even when the fight is announced and stuff, there's like the commission guy that goes around and watch them train to decide, okay, this is a fair fight. You know what I mean? So obviously they have to give him. Sorry, this man is got the TV on loud here. Okay, okay, yeah. Sorry.
Oh
So
goodness.
obviously they have to give him somebody that's on the same level, and hopefully they give him somebody that they pay off in the back to take a dive, because they can't have Patrice ever losing his day. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't know, bro. What if he's been training like MMA on the side since he's been playing footy, and the man's gonna do a heavy leg head kick here, knockout, left boot. That's what I see, bro.
Nah.
Patrice
Okay.
Evra head kick, knockout.
Yeah, it would be very surprising. I mean, what weight division is he fighting in?
Probably light heavyweight, bro.
Don't they say they on the website?
Nah, they didn't
On
say. They didn't say. But I imagine he's probably like maybe like lightweight, featherweight around there. I imagine
yeah, yeah.
if he's gonna do a weight
Um,
cut, then he'll probably end up at featherweight, lightweight. Yeah.
okay. And it's MMA, eh?
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm probably not going to tune in for the live. I'll watch a replay of it, but it's going to be interesting to see. And like I say, I just hope he doesn't get badly hurt in there. I mean, which is always a possibility.
Yeah, it's a fight, bro. And look there, he said he want to fight Luis Suarez. So
What?
let's see that if that
Hey, let
happens.
me see. Breaking news: I'm officially training my first fight. Okay, huh? That's what. You can even bite me. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
bro.
Um, I mean, it would be interesting to see. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Luis Suarez is not in the fight game, bruh. He's in the commodity game.
Nah, he's still playing footy for Miami, bro, with Leo Messi.
Exactly.
So
Exactly, bruh. They're not really playing footy. You know that, right? They
what
just
are they doing?
using footy as a cover up for the transit business.
I always suspected that, bro. I'm glad you finally confirmed it because I always thought there was some suspicious cack going on there. But
Hmm.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Luis Suarez officially what smuggling some kind of valuable commodities through customs and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a cheating
Exactly.
rat, that
Yeah.
guy. So I'm not surprised.
Exactly.
The dirty
Yeah.
cheating rat.
Most South Americans, you know already, bro. Especially
Nah,
from you,
nah,
bro.
nah, nah, wait, bro. Scott,
No.
you need to pull it back a bit.
No, I'm not saying that we
We're getting
smugglers.
into
I'm just
dangerous
saying
territory here, bro.
that we know how to hustle things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway. Yeah,
Okay,
now
fair.
Patrice Evra going to be interesting. I would love to see who his opponent is going to be. Um, it will be lekker. I mean, if I had to pick an opponent for him, I would like to see him fight. I mean, Luis Suarez would be lekker, but I don't know, bro. We'll see. Probably like Idris Alba or something like
Nah,
that.
Idris is too big, bro. Idris will eat
Yeah,
that one. Scott is probably
plus
someone like
Idris
CM
can
Punk or someone like that.
fight.
That's the
Yeah.
fight to make. Patrice Evra, CM Punk. Book
Mm.
it.
I mean, it would be cool. But yeah, hats off to him. I think it's very brave of him. It's very out of left field because he doesn't have to do it. The guy's very comfortable. And I'm sure he's made a lot of money in his career. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's something he doesn't have to do. It's obviously something that he feels he can and want to do. So cool, man. Just be safe, bro.
Yeah, let us know in the comments your thoughts there, ladies and gentlemen. But also another one on the PFL, bruh. The PFL launches in Africa, July. 32 fighters from 14
Oh,
nations compete in a 4 single elimination event to become PFL Africa champion. So this is
damn.
good to see. I'm not sure if the
Mm,
14 nations are all African nations. We still need a bit of clarification, but we will be
has
covering
to
it here on
be.
Fighting Offense, so stay tuned. So
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, not too much to say there, but just a bit of interesting news, Jedi. And then the other important
I mean,
story
it's
that we have,
cool. Like my only
yeah,
thing like this is, I mean, there's a lot of guys that's not professional yet, obviously, but it's like something that where you can see a lot of poaching going on. Um,
mm,
but yeah, it's all very good. You know what I mean? That's what to have more organizations. Eventually, they'll like filter out where they fit in the market and also for the roster, which is still good instead of having like just the EFC and also struggling to get in there.
yeah, yeah. I wonder if we can enter someone into the PFL.
Probably
Would you be
not right
keen?
now. Hey, am I keen? Nah, I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay, thanks. But I can find somebody. I know this guy who might transition from professional wrestling to MMA.
Mike
Mike
Zander.
Zander.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah, shout out to Mike Zander. But anyway, BG also maybe that man's sick now, but maybe when he's healthy, he might consider. He does, of course, have that Kyokushin background, so
I
keep a
mean,
lookout for that.
yeah. I mean, there's always guys that's like Gary Joshua that's kind of become a coach but still young. I mean, he's like probably 2 years younger than me, but he's retired already. And if
Mm,
something like this offered to him, I'm sure that he would be keen on doing something like this instead of fighting for the EFC, which he's done before.
yeah,
Um, you know what I mean? I
yeah,
mean, it's a very cool thing. It will bring guys out of the woodworks and it'll give new guys opportunities as well. So
yeah. I
yeah,
mean, we don't
it's
know if they've already picked the fighters. Like I said, the details are
exactly.
still a bit murky, but we'll keep you updated,
And I
ladies
mean,
and gentlemen.
14 nations. It should be easy to find 32 guys out of 14 nations.
But what if
You
it's
know
all
what I mean?
African nations, bro?
That's cool.
We
I
don't.
hope it is.
I don't know if we have 14 fighters in Africa, bro. Everybody here fights with
What?
weapons.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean,
So
I'm sure you'll get guys like from Northern Africa, Central Africa, obviously here in the South as well. So yeah, I can see them finding it to do guys very quickly.
yeah, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep you posted on that. The other big story here that came out, I think yesterday or the day before, but we haven't really covered it yet, is that Dricus Du Plessis is not injured, despite all the allegations of the injury. He's fine. And what this says to me is, bruh, like he says he's gonna have a fight in June. Well, he says he's gonna have fight news soon. And it doesn't seem like Khamzat or Calvaralio are in on the loop here. So for me, that sounds like he's probably gonna fight FWF for the title, Imavo for the title, bruh. Next one.
Okay. Um,
I mean, that's what it
that'll
looks
be
like.
different. Yeah, that should be the fight also, in all honesty.
It
I mean,
should,
also
yeah.
Hamza is deserving, but he's like flaky. He's like a
Nah, he
flaky guy.
doesn't deserve it, bruh. Why does he deserve it?
Because
He,
he just
he
hasn't lost it.
yeah,
He
but he
just beats
misses
it.
more fights than he competes in, bruh. Like if you look at his
That's what I'm
record,
saying.
it's like just
Yeah.
cancelled fights,
No,
bruh.
true, I completely agree. He's very flaky. That's why I said guy shows up now and again. So, not Ivlev, Imanov, the French guy, is a definite contender after smashing. Who did he beat recently?
Adesanya.
Ah, yeah, exactly. He beat Adesanya. So yeah, after beating Adesanya, I mean, how can you deny the guy a shot? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
South Africa, we obviously welcome it. It's an opportunity for us to smash another um, colonizing nation like France
Love it.
and all the
Check here. This
fucking
is
cheese and holy shit.
this is
Smash
Khamzat
this.
record, bruh. Last 6 fights, 3 cancelled, 3 made it to that he won. So
Yeah.
how can you tell me this guy deserves a title shot? This is number one
Yeah.
bullshit, my guy.
This is number one bullshit.
Tell him. But anyway, bruh. So that's the news from Dricus, and then of course, dropped this morning. We got the news from BG. The other DDP, Dustin Diamond Poirier, retiring against Max Holloway for the BMF title. These two have fought twice before. Dustin winning both fights. One at featherweight, the most recent one at lightweight. So, Jada, what are your thoughts here, bruh?
Yeah, I think it's a very fun fight to make for the fans, and it's a good fight for the retirement of both of them. I wouldn't be shocked if they both retire.
Yeah. I mean, Max
But
hasn't said anything about retiring.
yeah. And he also just moved up. I think Max will take a few more before he's done there. Um, but yeah, wouldn't be surprised if Dustin retires after this.
Nah, he's
Because
definitely retiring after this.
yeah, because there's not much else to do for him. Um, so yeah, exciting fight. He just said light, yeah, lightweight.
Yeah.
I think it's a good fight for the legends and the fans, and yeah. On what card is this going to be? There was a 318 main event.
Nah,
Tilika.
this is Louisiana. Yeah, 318 um, on the 19th of July.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
keep a
mean it's
lookout for that one.
very cool, very cool.
All right, so we've got some other fights that broke last night there. The other one is Kamaru Usman returns to fight Joaquin Buckley. Kamaru, of course, been out for a while. Joaquin Buckley on an absolute tear in the welterweight division. Who's going to win this
Hmm.
one, bro?
I don't know. It's tough to say because I know Kamaru has been threatening to retire for a while, especially with his own knees and stuff. He's got bad knees. That's really the
Yeah.
reason why he wants to retire. So if he can make the walkout, it would be a miracle in its. But yeah, that's exciting. I'm a Kamaru fan. Uh, it would be nice to see him go one more time, and I hope he wins. But otherwise, as always happens, the new has to come in for the old, and we'll see.
Yeah, you say if he makes it to the ring on those knees, he wins the fight. That's the
Yeah,
biggest challenge is getting there, bro. Just get those knees into the ring,
exactly.
bro. I completely agree there. And then another exciting fight here, bro. This one I think I'm most excited about of all the news that dropped. Even though there's not any title or anything at stake. But this is Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes, bro. Absolute war on the cards here. I think
Yeah,
this
no,
guy
this isn't
sums it
a
up perfectly.
that's crazy. Oh my
That
word.
kind of fight,
But
bro.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be like one of those kind of fights. A star has to rise, basically.
Yeah.
And Rafael Fiziev definitely seems like out of the new generation dudes, he's like the standout talent. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, we'll see what happens. But the Mexicans, bruh, Mexicans don't hold back.
Ignacio Bahamondes is nothing to play with, but he's proven it. So yeah, I'm very excited for this fight. This one is happening on June 21st. I imagine
Hectic.
that's a fight night main event, 5 rounds. So very excited for that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a proper
th-
high skill MMA fight.
there's another fight here that was announced that has the MMA community up in arms here. Not happy about this one. This is Eden Blanchfield versus Macy Barber as a fight night main event. And no one seems to be happy about this one. So,
Why?
do you have
I
any
don't
thoughts on this
understand.
one, Jedi? Because it's a boring fight, bro. Nobody wants to see it. It's
Oh,
not really. Nobody wants to see it, bro. This is the kind of fight
yeah.
on a card that
Okay,
you go to the
then
bathroom or you have a smoke or something,
yeah,
and now they're
that
making it a
makes
main
sense.
event on a card.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you were trying to say, but if you say it like that, yeah, then I agree. It's gonna be one of the first events that's not sold out.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have
You
to
know what I
pay
mean?
some people to attend this fight, bro. They're gonna get that
Get
higher
people at the
crowd, but
street to put
you know what I mean? So
take the people out of the stores and stuff that's working there. All the workers put them in the stand for the main event.
they have free lunch and a cocktail if you come.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. And then yeah, that pretty much covers it, bro. Just a quick news segment here. We do of course have Ian Machado Gary versus Carlos Prates tonight. Jedi,
Right.
give us your final prediction for that one before we wrap up, please.
I think Pratt is TKO like in the second round.
There we
Pardon?
go. So if you are betting tonight, put some money down on Carlos Prates TKO in the
Mm.
second round. All right, bruh, that wraps it up. Very short and sweet here. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to Fighting with Friends. Watch the podcast every day. Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
Self, DB, DG, Jedi Knight. All of us here with Fighting with Friends. Wonderful weekend. See you next time. Bye, baby. Bye.